Yo, what's up guys? TurnGreenGoHAM here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Dark Souls 2 Hexer walkthrough. So let me explain kind of what this is going to be. First off, side note, I appreciate all the comments through the move. I did get settled. I'm at the new place. And I appreciate the likes, comments, and subscribes during that time that I wasn't actively uploading. So thanks for the support, guys. And anyway, for this series, there's two problems I see when I go looking for, I like to watch videos just like everybody else. So when I go looking for Dark Souls 2 content, there's two problems I see. Number one is there's not a whole lot of 100% walkthroughs, and number two, I see a lot of people who are going to play a certain build, but they don't go after it. What they do is they just play the game in the normal order, and then they build as they go. So we will get around to 100% walkthrough. That'll happen after this series, and then also for this series, since we are going after a hexer, I'm going to show you guys how to target the hexer and build a full hexer toolkit very early. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I did go ahead and skip the cutscene. For this hexer walkthrough, we will be skipping cutscenes. For the 100%, we'll be showing them, and we'll be going through dialogue and all that fun stuff. We're gonna head right around here real quick, and hopefully we don't die. Grab our rusted coin. If you hang out in this area too long, these critters over here will attack. If you run through, not a big deal. But in this series, this first episode is going to be fairly long. We've got a lot of upkeep to do. We'll go ahead and clear out the majority of Forest of Fallen Giants. We'll burn through things betwixt, not really lighting the torches. We'll do that when we come back. And then in the next episode, we're really going to get down, and once again, skipping cutscenes. We're really going to get down and get our hexer toolkit fitted out. So, being that this is going to be a hexer, I'm not going to go with my normal name. We're going to name a play on words here. There we go. We'll make a Jonah hex. Why not? And they'll ask us a little bit more about ourselves. We'll pick our class and gift. For the starting class, now there's two ways to do this. If you want to go right after hexes and get your first hex early, Cleric is a really good start. However, since we're going to do Forest of Fallen Giants first and lay the groundwork, and then grab the hexes in the second episode, the Sorcerer is actually the better option. And I know people don't care for the Sorcerer as a starting class, but you'll see why it's a better option as we get into it. As far as the gift, this is important. Gotta grab the bonfire aesthetic. And that'll do it. I really don't, I'm really not too big on the customization.
All people come here for the same.
So anyway, we'll head up here. We'll get a free human effigy. All right, and then we'll go ahead and open, excuse me, go ahead and open the door here. This is our progression path. I don't like to waste durability on busting carts. That's one thing about this game. If you guys are used to other Dark Souls, durability is a real and, in my opinion, well-balanced thing in this game. And before we head off that direction, we do have a little bit of upkeep left to do back here. I did grab the item that was down there, but over here, we've got an ogre to deal with. And we could just stand back and cheese him with the soul arrows, but I'm going to show you, no matter what class you're playing, the easiest way to take him down. It's all about getting the first roll. You get the first roll, you're golden. And then get behind him, and he'll sit. We want him to go the other way, so I'm going to go right here. and he'll always go to one side or the other. That gives you a chance to kind of maneuver him how you want him to be. And this is pretty much it. He's just going to go in a circle. Now, the ring that he drops is not super strong for us. However, in the early game, it will help out a little bit. We'll go ahead and grab the stone ring. And then over here, we get our gold pine resin as well. And we are finished here. So let's head on. We're going to burn through things betwixt real quick. I do want to pick up the items because there's a few very useful items for what we're going to be doing. But like I said, we're not going to worry about the torches right now. I really just want to get through this area and get on over to Forest of Fallen Giants. So first things first, off to the left, tutorial area. Go ahead and two-hand here. And there's nothing much to these guys. Right to the left. Probably should have gone for the backstab, and of course I get it when I don't need it. We'll be taking care of that area a little bit later. We do need a fragrant branch of yore before we get over there, but there's some basilisks over there, and we're gonna abuse the basilisks for farming the stones that we'll need. I don't know how you did that. One thing to note about Dark Souls 2 versus the other Souls games, the iframes are way different. So your iframes on your rolls are much shorter, and you actually have to invest into, I believe the stat is called adaptability, to be able to increase the amount of iframes that you get. We're not actually going to be doing that. So get to learn the tight window, and you'll have a good time. All right, let's pop on through here. That really wasn't the important path. The important path is across the way, but we do want to go ahead and kick this ladder down. Got our crows here. They'll want some smooth and silkies. And that's not the way I want to go at all. We're going to grab this item right here. Matter of fact, yeah, we've got one. We'll drop it. Why not? And we get a bolt stone. All right. So not the class we're going for, but a nice little drop there. Soul of a Nameless Soldier here. And then down we go. This is the path we're after. The stagger on this dagger, as that rhymed, even though I didn't want it to, is pretty phenomenal. We're going to run across here. And amber herbs, that's what we're here for. Do not use those as you're playing. We're going to be using those at a pivotal point later. And we'll go ahead and get our first plunge attack of the game. The only downside of that dagger is the reach. You'll end up missing a couple of times. Pop this door open. And here we'll get our first Cracked Red Orb. You guys let me know, by the way, how's the sound mix? Dark Souls games are always so hard to get the sound right on. So let me know down in the comments how we're doing on the sound. So there's another torch there. Another torch up in here. But like I said, we're going to light all those a little bit later. That's back the way we came. This is the way to Majula. Off we go. Now we're fixing to do some pretty dirty deeds fairly early in the game. And you'll understand why after I do it. But the first thing we have to do is pick up a few items. And if you've played Dark Souls, you know there's quite a few little items to pick up here. We do have the little drop-off point there, but we're going to head over here. For a divine blessing. We're going to head up here. Go ahead and get our first quick little dialogue jaunt with Benhard of Jugo. He'll be sitting up here holding a very familiar sword. And technically that's not the real one. That's a copy. That's a fake. But we'll get into that later. We'll go ahead and talk to him a little bit. There we go. He's saying the same thing. It's not much dialogue to start with. We get some life gems and homeward bones. Those are going to come in very handy. Another thing, Dark Souls 2 has like a major punishment on the stamina bar. The other Souls games, it seems like even if you fully deplete the stamina bar, the timer is a little shorter. This one, though, once you fully deplete, it is a long time before that bar starts moving up again. So bear that in mind. The fastest way to move through the game, if you're really trying to run, is to run the stamina bar down to almost empty, let it charge up, and then start running again before it fills up. Grab our binoculars. We got the Sacred Chime and the Morning Star back there. Head around here, we'll get a rusted coin. There we go. Chests take an awful long time to open in this game too. We're gonna head up and well, we'll go ahead and tag this bonfire to light it. We're gonna go talk to our, you know, they call them crestfallen. I've always just called them blue boys or sad boys, but in every Dark Souls game, there's always a guy who's just super depressed, and that's this guy right here. So we're gonna burn through his dialogue.
Anything do to we and if do the you effect if protection.
Yes. Even though I don't care for the Covenant, he's gonna give us a free ring.
That is a what?
Yep, I know. I was hitting the button too fast. We get the welcome gesture.
May you find peace.
And now we can take off. We'll grab this soul item by the tree down here. Sorry, around the rocks down here. And some more free life gems. There's our blacksmith. We're going to open his door shortly. Grab our life gems. We got some homeward bones up here. Excuse me. Let me out. We've got some homeward bones up here by the Covenant of Champions. We will be using the Covenant of Champions for farming a little bit later. But for now, we just want the homeward bones, and here's your shrine. Once you join that, everything does more damage, has more health, but the enemies respawn forever. And that's a thing in this game. Do we want the Parma? No, we'll get it later. That's definitely a thing in this game, because the enemies, unlike other Dark Souls, only respawn 12 times. Once they're done respawning, you have two options. You can go join the Covenant of Champions and farm them, or you can burn a bonfire ascetic. If you burn a bonfire ascetic at the bonfire of the area, though, it goes up to +1, so everything gets more difficult. We're gonna run up here, grab the item up here. Little titanite shard. Jump right over the ladder. And now comes the dirty deeds.
What the? Curses upon you, enough of this.
And we're gonna exit. He'll roll 1 or 2, but in general, you're not gonna have a hard time taking this guy down. If you want to 100% the game, do not kill this guy. He carries a lot of armor and everything else. But this is what we're after, the Seldora set. The reason we're after it is that is the total wrong area. Every one of these pieces increases the number of souls acquired, and for us getting a really strong early start, it is imperative that we pick up as many souls as we can. While we're here, let's go ahead and pop on our 2 free rings, and I'll put on a backup dagger. How we doing on the rolls? We're still fast rolling. What are we at? 28.5. We're golden. We have lots of iframes. Okay, so from here, there's 2 real main paths that you can go. You can head over to Hyde's Tower of Flame, or Forest of Fallen Giants. I guess Shaded Woods if you really want to do that. Hyde's Tower of Flame, though, I guess technically you can't go yet. No, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. But anyway, we're headed to the Forest of Fallen Giants. I head through here where we picked up the rusted coin. And I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't even grab my Estus Flask. Holy cow, you guys. I'm just in such a rush to get us to our spells. So give me just a second. We need to burn through the Firekeeper dialogue here. There's our Estus Flask. Now we can level up. She's going to talk a little bit more. Tell us we need to go get the 4 Souls of Power. Upgrade the Estus Flask because we got an Estus Shard already. That'll give us 2. And I know what you're thinking. Level up? No, we are not. We're going to save these souls. A lot of this starting area is going to be about us getting souls and keeping those souls. So it is pretty imperative in the way that we're going to run this game that you do stay alive. So just remember, you're a sorcerer. You can go full cheese mode. Play it safe. Don't play it dangerous. While we're waiting for this door to open, I want to change that to the Estus, and then we'll move that to the life gem. And I don't want to put anything else on the bar because I'm afraid I'll mess up and use something that I don't want to. So we'll head down here. Got a treasure chest here. A human effigy. And then make this jump. Get a soul and a homeward bone. From here, we're fixing to see another ogre. Before we do, though, directly around the corner. Don't let this guy sneak up behind you. Take him out. Now, depending, sometimes that thrall right there will see you and come over. So we're just going to go ahead and grab him, get his attention. We don't want him getting involved while we're dealing with the ogre. I call him an ogre. He's a cyclops, and he looks kind of like, I would say a hippopotamus in a way. Do we have his attention? Hello, sir. We're going to take this guy down the exact same way we took down the one earlier, but I want him kind of in this area before we do. All you got to do is get behind it. And that's why we put on the spare dagger. Oh, he changed direction on us. There we go. And we get Soul of a Proud Knight. And that is not a guaranteed drop. We just got lucky there. You know what? We're coming up on a bonfire. We are a sorcerer. May as well use a few spells. And honestly, I should have waited to kill him because we're going to rest at this bonfire real quick. But that's okay. Now, I actually typically don't like to rest here because of the way the hollows are kind of spread out here. Another thing to mention, though durability is an issue, when you rest at bonfires... Ooh, ran out of stamina there. When you rest at bonfires, it does repair your equipment. You'll also come across repair powder as well as later on the actual sorcery repair. Hey, you guys, if you've watched my Dark Souls 1, you've watched my Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, you know I'm a big parry fan. However, in this game, the parrying is, in my opinion, alright, bro. He's up. The parrying is very awkward in this game, I feel. And you get really staggered with arrows, by the way. Got an Estus here. No, sir. Get that backstab. There we go. Alright, grab our throwing knife. Pop up the ladder. This room, all these guys come alive. So, just work your way through slowly. You can get backstabs pretty easy. Before we work our way through this room, though, there is a Firebomb Chucker up this ladder. So we're going to get on the ladder, get off the ladder. Be aware, too, your durability goes down faster when you hit walls. So try not to keep the enemies too close to the wall there. So from here, I'm gonna make this leap and grab some throwing knives with the soul. Now I'm not there for the soul. I'm there for the throwing knives. If you guys don't know, in early game, throwing knives in this game are overpowered, and we will be using them to kind of ease our struggles a little bit. We do still need to go up. Go ahead and head up there, take care of the firebomb enemy. There's an item up here as well. Just getting hung on all the pixels. Soul of a Nameless Soldier there. There's our Firebomb Chucker right there. Let's kind of aim him towards the bottom. He'll take some fall damage as he goes. Get a short sword, a Soul of a Lost Undead. He's just standing over there. He doesn't know what to do. Didn't take too much damage, did you? Ooh, that'll almost do him, man. I'm gonna be a little careful down here. Just kind of stay in the same area as you fight, and you should be all right. So once you get a couple of these guys dead, just notice the direction they're laying, and you get right up behind them and get a backstab right as they stand up. clear this area out fairly easily. We'll have a few like these that will get up due to aggro ranges. But the important thing is you want to kill all of these guys before you do too much exploring. Because if you're not careful... Is he getting up? No. Okay. If you're not careful, you'll really get pinched by a lot of these guys. They do gang up on you pretty well. That was a very awkward backstab, but we still got it, so that's fine. I don't like to pick up items until I'm done with all these guys. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Ooh, one left alive. And there we go. Now we can loot. So we got the broken straight sword, some loot off of some enemies. Grab all this really, really quick. Now the reason we're not trying to spend any souls right now is we're trying to get to a certain number of souls. There's a fragrant branch of yore that we're going to be picking up from our first major vendor. And that is going to cost us 12,000 souls, and by buying it, we'll also get another little bonus item from her. So that's what we're saving up for. Alright, so we got a trap here. Alright, once we take care of him... Cheese one of these down real quick. Excuse me? Okay. It just decided nope. That's alright. Relatively easy to deal with. Behind this box. Just flat out of stamina. That's okay. Grab our wood bolts there. Alright, so here's another trap. My best advice is to start rolling from the edge of this doorway here. You want to pop the boxes and get back. Otherwise... you're gonna get hit. It's not too bad for two of them. Only took one shot there. Go ahead and grab this. Get our soul arrow ready. Ah! I should have been more prepared. What? No, that. There we go. Man, I'm just moving through these menus way too fast. There we go. Alright, so what I'm trying to do here, without getting hit by the arrow. Oh, wow, we took a shot. If you hit him once, he'll fall down. That's what we were after. And apparently, he just gets really dumb after that. That's fine. But those firebombs, that arrow didn't even come close to me. That was a lie. Those firebombs, once you get up here, are just, they're going to give you a bad time. So better to take care of them down here. We'll go ahead and switch back to our dagger now. So basically you've got these two guys at the top of the ladder, and the guy with the firebombs is sitting right here. So the second you come up here, he just starts pelting. It's just easier to take him out with the ranged spell down there. We've got an archer who thinks he's a sniper. We'll add something to the bar here. Grab throwing knives. And from over there, we can actually take him down. I'll wait for him to shoot. Oh, he hit the wall. Nice. You can see healthy damage from throwing knives. And there we go. He's down. No more griefing. Up here, we'll have one more hollow before we head in and grab our next bonfire. And he'll hear you at some point and come around the corner. There we go. Alright. Get the moves on you. Alright, dude. They do have a pretty defined pattern of 3. If you get one swing, it can be individual. But, and that overhand, they always kind of stick around for a second. But the overhand could be 1. And then they could do a random 1 swing, but if they start in on a combo, it's going to be 3. And after the 3, you've got your window to attack. And we're going to go ahead and light this bonfire. We don't have enough souls. Even if we burn our soul items, we won't have enough for the 12,000. But this is our vendor and who we're going to be grabbing an item from here shortly. For that, we'll go ahead and head up here. This door won't open if you try to open it. It's actually... No, don't go away. All right, I'll have to reload, and by reload I mean rest. In this game, unlike the other Dark Souls, the crystal lizards don't just respawn with a reload. You have to actually rest. So if you miss it, you miss it. And unfortunately, I missed it because I was being a big dummy, forgetting what I was doing. All right. Radiant Life Gem, small white soapstone. That'll allow you to co-op. And then right here, we get a Divine Blessing. And there we go. Took care of the upstairs. We're going to go ahead and rest here. And actually, give me just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. I had a friend show up at the door. All right, so we're going to head down the lower path. Now, we will be making a jump here later. It's imperative that we do so. Oh, excuse me, sir. And there we go. There we go. It's imperative that we do so because there is a fragrant branch of yore right there on that wooden plank. And we desperately need it for what we're going to do. And actually, before we go down there, that is not the right thing if I want to cast a spell. Oh, hey, you're just going to come right on up. All right. If you actually stagger your swings like that, it's a lot easier. Where's the rest of it? I mean, I see you. It's easier to get them down without either running out of stamina. Can I hit you? No. Without either running out of stamina or... Excuse me. Losing reach. So that right there, that spam, it will kill him. But this right here, that R1, reset R1, that's gonna really help with the spacing of the dagger. Now I wanted to come down here because excuse me. take care of you. There we go. What is up with this guy? I don't know why I had such a hard time with him. But anyway, we're going to be coming through this door right here, so I wanted to go ahead and clear those guys out. Man, just sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Alright, here we go. By the way, the 100% walkthrough will be a... I'm going to miss. Nice. Will be a physical build. So no cheesy caster. I just wanted to show this because I really enjoy the Hexer class, and I wanted to show you guys how to do it from the beginning and gather up all the items as quick as possible. And when I say as quick as possible, I mean almost as quick as possible, because like I said, we're doing this area just for some quality of life upgrade later on, because we'll end up with more souls, more items, which will compound into more levels and more spells. So I'm gonna head down here. Now there's gonna be about 3 of these guys that'll aggro right in this area, so I would like to see 1 or 2 of them come after me. All right, come on, dude, head on up. Because if all 3 of them come after you up here, it can get a little dicey. As you can see, that reset R1 just fantastic with the dagger. Real quick, we're going to jump across, grab an item. It's not worth it, but we're going to do it. Prism stones. Nobody uses those. Not in this game. I don't know how that missed, but okay. Alright, we've got another one walking around here. Make sure you're kind of saving a few soul arrows, because we're gonna need them for these big boys right here. I would like to get this Hollow's attention. It doesn't appear it's gonna happen though. These guys at our level with a dagger, you're not gonna have a good time. So just bait a swing, cheese them up. There we go. Now we will get some free hits on this guy. And finish him off with the safety of our spells. We'll go ahead and take care of this guy just so all the enemies are dead. Thanks for the throwing knife, bro. Those are really good in this game. And we'll run through here. We've got a soul item around the corner. Oh, nope, sorry. We have a foot soldier's shield around the corner. In here, we've got a soul item. But that's just like a trap. If you run up to it, you're going to get hit by this fireball. What you want to do is wait for the fire. Open this door. And make sure you spam that roll button. Unfortunately, he got me. Oh, well. Not too bad. And we get our fire longsword. Now, this is actually going to be a staple for us early on. We'll eventually be going with dark weapons to match the Hexer class. Wait for the fire. Grab the soul. And out we go. We'll definitely switch over to dark weapons. But for early game, the fire longsword is fantastic. So we will be using it quite a bit. Grab our life gems here, and up we go. Make the loop. A lot of early game enemies weak to fire, so fire longsword just does some pretty dirty work. Eventually, though, with the stats that we'll have, dark will way, way, way outclass it. That dead man just threw a knife. Did you see that? All right, up we go. We've got one more loop to make here. And I think after we make that loop is when I'll call the episode. And that will put us in a perfect place next episode to do some pretty big things. So let's go ahead and get started down here. There's no overlap. There's no reason not to rest, so we'll rest. There's no enemy overlap. All right, we'll head on down. We'll have 3 hollow soldiers. 1, 2, and 3. They come down behind us. We will have a halberd version. 1, 2, 3. And if he jumps back, it really is just best to bait another set of attacks than to try to chase him down and get back in the range of it. This guy, don't let him fool you. Put him in the corner, wear him out. Grab your free soul. That door's locked, we'll open it later. And we're gonna head this way. That door's locked, we'll open it later. You can get him in a corner, you can really do... Hey! You just basically slid across the floor there, dude. That wasn't... That was a cheat card you just played. In we go. Alright, so... I think we will start, so we don't have to take this later. We'll come here, grab this torch. Watch out for the hollow. Won't let me have your back, huh? That's all right. Let's kill you. Pop a life gem. Actually, I should be using my Estus until they run out instead of burning through life gems, but we're here now. Want this guy to come around the corner. He may not. That's fine. We'll go ahead and head up then. He'll probably follow us up here, which is fine. Have an easier time taking him out up here. Just watch for archers. They will be firing at you. As well as from over there. Yes, they are everywhere. Matter of fact, we're going to switch. Now we've got our spells. Let's kind of dance around, get you some spells in there. Take an arrow. It's not that bad. And then we'll have him, another one. And we've got another archer. Whoops. Over there. Now that archer that's shooting at us, that is the one that we threw throwing knives at. And had I thought about it, I would have done it again just to make our life easier over here. What I'd like to do is get him to throw an arrow, grab an Estus. I won't be able to target him from down here. But I can hit him if my aim is good. There we go. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. So we've got that guy left over there. We'll go ahead and make that jump. Slow rolling boulder. Every human effigy. First thing I'm going to do, yes, we have our map fan right there. He loves maps so much. It's basically all he talks about. Whoop, don't fall off. Okay. Yeah, another amber herb, super important.
Oh,
and we're just gonna burn through it. He's gonna talk your ear off about maps. He's gonna tell you all the different types of maps and where to find them and what they go to. But all we really want is the house key, and then we're gonna exhaust his dialogue. Yes, he's gonna meet us back in Majula so he can tell us all about all of his maps. All right. We'll take the rest of this upper path, and then we'll go down and take care of the middle real quick. I've always wanted there to be an item there. Like a little, don't forget to look behind you. But it's just not there. No matter how much I wish. I really, I know that there is, you know, Cinders. Obviously, I put it on the channel. Convergence, Daughters of Ash. My question is, has anybody made a total conversion mod? That was some weird movement you had there, buddy. Has anybody made a total conversion mod for Dark Souls 2? I don't know of any. If you do, put it down in the chat. Let me know. Did I? No, I didn't miss. I didn't miss an item. The other item is down here. Here we go. And now we don't have to loop around because I dropped down and got the item the first time. Time to get out of here. And we're coming up on our first encounter with the Pursuer. And yes, we are going to attempt to kill him here. Don't worry if you can't. It's not really going to change all that much of you following along with me. As a matter of fact, I've thought about... Do it again. There we go. What just happened? I missed every one of those swings. You're just gonna threaten? Okay. Oh, that's bad. Okay, guys, I will see you back at the same spot. Okay, guys, here we are back again. Got the souls. Let's try to not fail at this time. You can make him blow himself up, and that's, you know, I effectively, whoops, got that done. All right, take this guy out too, please. There we go. Just use the fire barrels to your advantage there. I honestly, that I had to concentrate there for a second. I forgot what I was saying. Lost my train of thought. Right, take care of this guy. Take care of this guy. Drop anything? Nope. All right. Don't go up that ladder. You just hold your horses. And our firebomb. Our single only firebomb. Fantastic. And there we go. We've got a shortcut back to our bonfire. We have 11,000 souls. You guys probably have a couple hundred less because I had to kill a couple of enemies extra times. But we're going to have enough soul items. All right, settle down, sir. We're going to have enough soul items to be able to buy this, even if you don't have those few extra 100 souls from my run back. But what you need to do is go into your inventory, pop a few of these. We'll start with 2 of those. Should be enough. Oh, no, not even. There we go. Get you 12,000 souls. And we're going to talk to Militia and by the fragrant branch of yore. Now, I'm actually fixing to burn some more souls until I can get the Leningrass key for our blacksmith, but that is not required right now. Anyway, once you buy that from her, you can talk and get the Covetous Silver Serpent Ring +1. So this is an upgraded to the base ring, and we're going to use it to start gaining more souls. And we definitely want to wear it for what's to come in the next episode. So anyway, guys, we cleared the majority of this area out. We've got a boss to do when we start the next episode, as well as one more little wing here, after which we are off to Hade's Tower of Flame, and from there it is Hexerville. So guys, if you're enjoying the series, drop a like, don't forget to subscribe, and hit me up in the comments section down below. Till the next video, guys, thanks for watching.